All right, update. It's fully welded. Oh no, it's not. I gotta weld a little bit more. Mike showed up.
What's up? How are
We
you?
have to do a demonstration of semis and cars and roads and
Stuff.
anyway, it's all figured out. Mike's okay. He's right here. Look, he's alive. Ta-da! So I was gonna finish welding that up and then it's done. I'm gonna put front clip back on and go drive to Colorado or New Mexico.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
All right, wherever you want, I guess.
Wherever I want, wherever this thing takes me.
Nice.
Hey, I need some ideas on bumper brackets.
Bracket. Okay.
Here's the one. Weird shaped bumper. I think I'm just gonna go out there where the frame is and just cut the front of the frame and bolt it onto here and then build a bracket off of that.
Yeah, I think so. Basically, you just need 2 holes that match those 2 holes.
Yeah.
Then you get those round-headed, like leg bolt type things, and
The carriage bolts.
carriage bolts. That's the word.
We're
Hey,
not.
what are you doing with all this chicken wire?
You want it? You can have it. I was just literally gonna throw it out.
I need it for insulating my camper.
Oh yeah, you can have it. That's why
perfect.
I saved it.
Heck yeah. I knew it. You knew.
It's weird.
No,
like
I
I
think this
knew.
would honestly be perfect for what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Look at that. Done. Got it all painted up. What do you think about that, Hector? Just kidding. Just kidding, Hector. Just kidding. Don't be mad at my paint job. Got that one covered up. Got that little one that was there. So there it is. I just got to do a little sheet of metal from here to here.
I'm way excited for it.
It's gonna be wicked.
We can drive it to lunch.
Drive it to lunch.
Yeah.
Cause it's only a 2-seater. Ain't got no stereo though.
But you're a family man.
I know, this is weird. I'm a 4-door guy. I like big room. This is my
Maybe
first.
you can put a bench seat in the back, you know, like facing backwards.
Oh yeah. No, that's against the law now.
Only in probably
Utah.
every state.
Utah.
We are setting up a target for our daughter to do a shooting, practice shooting. She's got a hunter safety test going now that she has to finish. And now Shawn is setting up the target for her to practice. What are you sticking?
We're improvising. We forgot tape, so we're using dagger. No
Oh
laughing.
my gosh.
Improvising. It's fine. It's just a 22. Yeah. Nice. So she's got to shoot that 25 yards for her
Shooting test.
shooting test. This is 25 yards. That's a little bit more. That's like 30 yards. From the Yukon to here. So she's got to hit a group pattern right here in the center. Standing, kneeling, and laying down. And you got it? You gonna get it and be a winner? You'll be fine.
You'll get it.
So she's doing her hunter safety test here coming up, and she's gonna be hunting this year with us. So you're still shooting left. You need to shoot that way. You're pulling the trigger and oh, hi. How you doing? Oh, I forgot to put this in there. Anyway, we're leaving. We got it figured out. Her group was off, but we were sighting it all in. But now this is her group pattern right up in here. This is Sadie's down here, but No, Sadie didn't shoot. So this is all Cheyenne, and her pattern's good now. So I think she'll be ready for a test, right? Are you?
Yeah. Are you ready for your test?
Yeah.
So as soon as she gets that, then we can get a small games license for her and my wife and I, and we go out and shoot rabbits. I gotta buy her a 22 now, or maybe a 17. I don't know yet. I'm gonna buy her a gun so she can shoot rabbits, coyotes, whatever, and get used to moving targets, I guess. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. And cut! New day. Got 65 in the shop. Got this all welded, painted. Looks good. Both sides. So today I'm gonna put the fenders back on. Front clip. Before I put the front clip or the front lights and all on, I gotta figure out high beam, low beams, and turn signal and marker light. And I'll hook up the headlights. And then on the rear, I gotta hook up tail lights. And then figure out reverse lights. Because the old ones, they all broke apart. Here's the housing for it. And the little chrome rings that go around it, I still have those. But the lens, see, that one's okay. This chrome ring is okay. The lens, they all broke out. So I'm gonna have to order some new lens or figure something out. See if I can find some somewhere, and then I'll have reverse lights. But for now, I'm gonna do wiring today. Lights, headlights, do the wiring, just be done with the outside. Seam sealer is what I was trying to think of, not foam, not spray foam to put in there. It's like seam sealer. I'm gonna put around this, all the welds, everything I did right up in here, and then right in here between the cab and the firewall. Seam seal all that all the way across. A lot of people are saying flip the whole front, the hood forward. I don't like those. They look funny to me. So I'm gonna try to keep it this way opening. A lot of people want to see it open that way, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't like that style, but this is all custom, so maybe I will. I don't know. But thanks for all the great ideas, and I'm gonna continue to put the fenders on. There it is. Got all the parts out. That goes here. The fender goes right down here. Bolts to that. Same thing here. It's like a model car. put that on. I forgot the fender's got to go on first. So take that back off, put the fender on. Now I can put this back on there because there's 2 bolts down here. That cover covers it, so. But to align this fender right, see how big that gap is? How small it is up here? Dang near touching right there. I believe I gotta get 2 hands. Adjust the fender and then tighten the bolt down, or I don't know yet. Let me figure it out and I'll get back. All right, I decided to stop on the fenders. Let me figure out these lights. I got the horns working. This one had a ground. I didn't hook that ground up, but now it's hooked up. Now the horn works, so that's a plus. So now I gotta figure out what these all are. I believe this one is like a daytime light, and this is the high beam, and then this is a turn signal. That's what I'm guessing, and that's what I'm going with. I gotta figure out how to get all of this onto a 3-way plug for those. So I gotta look for a 3-way plug that will plug into that, and then figure out what all these wires are for. This one has the outside temperature right here, and this one was on the this one, sorry, this is the outside temperature, and I don't think I need it because mine was on the rearview mirror. So figure out more lights. So here it is. Instead of guessing at the wiring and trying to figure everything out, there's a truck right here. This is an 04. The Yukon was an 05, so, and it was a GMC, and the Yukon was a GMC, so it should be the same. So I should have 2 lights, and the brown one is a turn signal, the white one is a daytime light. So white, daytime. Brown, turn signal, and marker light. And update on this truck, I took the TCM out and sent it off to get it rebuilt, refurbished. Well, it was all online thing, and then it was kind of sketchy because somebody was like, be careful, there's a bunch of scammers out there. So I called the company that I sent it to, and they were real people. They answered the phone. I asked them, are you guys real? They said yes, blah blah blah, and it's in Atlanta, Georgia. So I had to send my TCM to Atlanta, Georgia, and they're repairing it. I sent it off yesterday, so it should be about a week, they said. So we'll see how that goes. So here we are. I picked this Jeep up a long time ago. Haven't done anything with it. Anyway, there's the wiring harness I need. This guy right here. This piece. But it looks like this bucket is like clean. I might have to steal that spring. Steal the spring out of there so I can use that in the 65. Maybe this headlight bucket and the little chrome ring that goes around it that holds the headlight in. So I'm gonna snatch this out of here and use this on the 65 project, because the 65 is way more important than this thing is. So I got a headlight, low beam and high beam. The green was the high beam, the brown is low beam, high beam, low beam, and 2 grounds. out of the harnesses. So I'm gonna shrink these down with the heat gun. Find turn signal, and I believe it's this one. I think it was, I said. No, this is daytime. This is turn signal. Turn signal, marker light. So that's it. And I stole the buckets, because I don't know if I said that or not, because these ones work. Hopefully this will bolt right into the 65. So I'm gonna do this side, the headlight, and then I'll figure out turn signals and marker light for the turn signal in the hood, because I gotta extend those wires up. So here we go. So working on the headlights, I lost my spring. No, I didn't. It's right there. There it is. I looked everywhere, all over the floor looking for it. Anyway, this spring goes on right there, and then it hooks on to this thing right there. But this one has a broken tab, so that's okay for now. This one is missing the spring, so what I should have done is put the spring on off of that side on here, but whatever. Oh, check that out. Got cool headlights in there. The other one was burnt out, and I got a pile of them right there. But anyway, this one, I gotta cut these buckets just right around here on that ridge, all the way around. Take that much of it out off of it, so I can run these lights, because these have a bigger back piece. And when I'm done with that, I'll put the light back in here. I'll flip the grill over and then cut a hole out right there. Cut a hole out so I can just run the wires straight through there, and it'll go right here. And my wiring right here will just come right through there into the light, instead of running it through here and seeing it. Like you'll be able to see the wire right back there, and I don't know, I think it'll just look more cleaner if the wire just went straight through the back. There's a reason why they did it that way, but this is not stock. So, but I got the headlights wired up, doing the headlights, put the headlights or the front grille back on the core support, and then I could put the fenders on and align the fenders, because that was my problem, was aligning the fenders. I can't align the fenders until I have the core support on, if that makes sense. I don't know. There it is. So I'll flip it around, cut the back side. So hang in there. So just like that, we got the holes cut. Now we can fish this wiring right through here. See that? Wiring. And more wiring. So those will plug right into these. So I'll have low beam and high beam. So, and then this one I just got to run up to the top of the roof still. So little baby steps, almost there. I had to go run and get the fuse panel cover because I needed this fuse label to know which one the headlight was. So now somehow I got to mount this here, or just cut that out, or maybe take a picture of it and get a copy of it and just like put it somewhere like right here or something. I don't know. I think these usually go this way. See? Boom. I'll figure out cover. But back to the headlights. I wonder if I should just cut these off. Nah, it's good. So yeah, there we go. And we shall continue. Look at this cool car. Fan sent it to us. Can't remember your name, sorry. Anyway, I was putting this front clip back on and I noticed this was hitting right here. So I'm gonna cut this little lip off right here all the way down across. So this lip right here, this whole flat surface will sit on this and make the fenders sit a little bit more flush because it's kind of up in the front also, so everything was not lining up right. And my transmission cooler I took off. It had two of them, one in the radiator and one external. It was right here like that, but I'm gonna take that one off. I ain't got no room for it. I took it off, so now the only transmission cooler is the radiator, which is fine. It'd be okay. It'd be fine. So I kind of just route it back to the hose so it doesn't have two coolers. That's what the ATF is on the ground for. So that's the problem, but it's solved now. So I'm gonna cut this and try to set this back on there and align up the front fenders with the cab and the rest of the truck, because it was, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's the fender in the cab before, and this is what it's gonna look like after. So right about there-ish. So it's got to come down an inch to mount up right. So it's gonna be better. Look at that. I got lights. Boom. Yeah. I got headlights. Not even low beams, I got high beams also. Look at that. That is wicked cool. Michael, I have headlights. I got headlights. He said, whoop. Yeah, look at this. You guys see it? You guys see it? That's so cool. And they're LEDs, or yeah, LEDs, so it will be not yellow like my four-door. So now I just got to run these wires. I got to cut them and run these wires all the way up over to the hood, to the marker light. But before I do that, I'm gonna make some hinges or something to make the hood open and close, and then I'll start on the rear wiring lights. Well, I guess I'll do the rear lights first and then figure out a hinge. So there it is, I got headlights. All right, taillights, they're not as simple as I thought they were. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult, I think. Sorry, the left turn signal. When I turn the left turn signal light on, this one comes on, the front one comes on, and the passenger side front, the right front comes on, which it should not do that. So I'm trying to figure this out on how or what's going on. And then there's 3 wires on this one, and there's 4 wires on this one. There's only 3 on this one. 3 is this one, which is reverse, the reverse light. This one goes to the passenger side. This is reverse light, so that just goes into here, and when you kick it in reverse, those lights come on. So there's 3 wires, 4 wires. Now I'm trying to figure out what is what. So I'm gonna go look up on Google and figure out these wires, because it should be pretty simple. It probably is. I'm just complicating it, making it more complicated than it should be. Three grounds and 4 wires on this one. I guess I can just tap into this one and make it simpler. This is a trailer plug, 7-way trailer plug, just like that. So I still have the hitch, so I can put a trailer back on this. I kept it just in case for this reason. I'll put the hitch back on it, that way I can tow with it. But I gotta figure out these lights first. There's the brake light. There is the marker light and turn signal. And this is just a backup, brake light. So I'll figure it out. Look at that, got brake lights. And turn those off. Turn the marker lights on. Marker lights. And headlights. Oh, I'm gonna turn the headlights on. And headlights. Marker light, marker light. I just gotta run the wire. I haven't done that. 6 o'clock. Got lights working. And got battery charging because the battery died because I was messing with the lights. But that's it. Call it a day. I think that's a win. I got a lot done. So tomorrow I'm gonna do the gas can, the jerry can thing right here. I'm gonna build that tomorrow, put it in, and mount this gauge cluster in, mount it so it's solid, doesn't move, and then figure out where to put these light switches. But today I call that a win. Look at that. So as soon as I run the 2 wires up in the hood, I'll have marker lights on the hood. That's what the headlights look like. And tail lights. Blow it up. Looks good. Let's try the high beam. See what the high beams look like. Oh yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. There's more to come, so a lot more. Here's the brake lights. Heck yeah. That is awesome. I'm excited. Anyway, thanks for watching again. I just wanted to show you the lights. Have a good night. Bye.